I go for refuge to Buddha and Dharma and Sangha. That oneself to be free totally from the oceans of suffering of the hell realm, hunger ghost, animal realm, and the human realm, suras, asuras, all these oceans of suffering of each realm. The first ones are only so go repeat to Buddha Dharma Sangha, only that use that as an example, that's most unbearable. So the numberless also go for repeat to Dharma Sangha to free the numberless helplings from oceans of samsara suffering, and free the numberless hunger ghosts from the oceans of samsara, free the numberless animals from the oceans of samsara suffering, free the numberless human beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, free the numberless sura beings from the oceans of samsara, free the numberless suras from the oceans of samsara suffering, and the numberless intimate stage beings, free them from oceans of samsara. So see, then we'll take a refuge to rely on Buddha Dharma Sangha, who has power, who has quality power to that. Not going for refuge who doesn't have power, who doesn't have qualities. We are taking refuge who has qualities, power, explained in Dharma text, explained in the philosophical text, that in the monasteries, now even the lay people, Tibet and India, studied for monasteries, studied for many years the quality of Buddha Dharma Sangha, or the equality, how they can guide, how they can, if we take refuge to them, how they can guide, how their power, how they can guide yourself and sentient beings. So many years of study and for the extensive scriptures, all like that. It's not blind faith. For whom one relies on the correct one. Correct one. It's not just blind faith. The correct one, whom you hold on to, is a correct one this time. All of that. So we have to learn their qualities. The extensive teachings, they have to learn. So all of that. Due to three-time marriage collected by oneself, three-time marriage collected by numberless sentient beings, three-time marriage collected by numberless Buddhas, then that's all together. The numberless sentient beings, this 6 realms, the numberless sentient beings, not only free from the oceans of samsara suffering, but bring to peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscuration, gross and subtle, and then completion of all the realizations. So that's in Tibetan there was Sangye. So 2 words. That was then that is explained in the lesbical part, lesbical teachings. And then the Mahayana Sutra teachings, the Mahayana Tantra, all that. Then there's a tantric subject, so subtle, special ones, all that. About Sang and Ye, cessation and actual realization. Therefore, that's the benefit to the transmigratory brings. This one, the second benefit to bring to enlightenment. Total cessation, obscuration, completion, realization, to bring everyone there. Then by oneself, for that oneself need to achieve a state of omniscience. For that oneself need to achieve a state of omniscience. Then for that reason, then I'm going to listen to the teaching. The Holy Dharma. Then their motivation and conduct or listening, then by clarifying, then and then listen to teaching. The beginning just to change about the truth, Jinguai develop injection, the Junsu Yamebe, Omotan, Labotola, Tebe Suninji, Tumbe Shaniji, Chimelato, Sotia, Tantashi, June similar church, Kanchitan Rizuki, never digital, New Mumbai, never seven chamber, the end of somebody. Jesus, Sangasuna, Chival, the Tunyamba, Chavi. 나머지가 돌는 지금 주모다도 미는 로아 군제는 지금 담지게도 다가 그 정도 so just brief to get the subject and some of the brief tonight and then 강의가 So, Omniscient One. Kind, not only oneself, not only to somebody, but kind to every single sentient beings, every single health beings, every single hunger goes, every single animals, every single human beings, every single sura beings, every single asura beings. Every single numberless sentences, every single kind of compassion that I think that's what the omniscient one, not the ignorant one, omniscient one. not ignorant one, but compared as an omniscient one, fully enlightened one. Guru Shakyamuni Buddha said, in the tomb, Dhammapada, the tomb is heaps of teaching in English, maybe. So Buddha said, Chönam simji chebate, simni zoshi mundro, kalde simsang tonani, mission chena midela, devajas dawade. So, kind of the Chönam phenomena created by the mind. Created by the mind. The mind is the principle. It goes before. So it's preliminary. So action of body, action of speech, and also mind, yes. Though there's a motivation before the action of mind, what is the mind to work. So, for example, by taking the good heart, then if example, by taking the good heart, even speak to even does by taking good heart, and even does even talks. Then we see, as a result, the happiness rises. So if by taking motivation to good heart, and then you see, then action talking to somebody, then that becomes virtue. Then the result, happiness rises. No suffering, the result, happiness. All that the same. Then Buddha gave an example. Wherever the body goes, the shadow goes, shadow of the body goes. Shadow follows the body. So like that, giving example, then as a result, always happiness. That. Then similar, you see, in the Hebrew teaching, Tom, Dhammapada, Chönam Sinji Chevati, the phenomena are created by the mind. Simni Zoshing on the draws. The mind is principle, and on the draw goes before on the draws. Then giving example. If example with bad heart talk to somebody, then the result suffering rises. Then example, a language is collusion. 근데 생명 돈은 미치잖아 믿으라. 누가져서 당하대. Language is collusion. So the example Buddha gave is language is collusion. So what? For example, India or Nepal, example, language is collision from ox, and after the ox carries the ox carries the pulls the what do you call? Cut. What? Ox carries the cart. Ox carries the cart. So then you say, with a lot of, sometimes, very big collections of bars, iron bars. Very big collections of the iron bars, pipes, so many, and the ox has to pull, and the ox always get hidden by the rope, the hard rope, and then all that, and then also the weather is unbelievable hot, so hot, and had to walk up so long, so many hours, and so heavy load. So language is a collision. So after the ox, and then the carriage or cart, or like carriage, the cart, after the ox, so all of that. So that example is given with the bad heart, with the bad heart moderation, bad moderation. Then you speak speak to somebody. Or then what result rises is not happiness, suffering rises. At the moment I want to talk about is the first one. Also here, people mentioned that. I just want to say here, especially those subjects. To discover, awaken, enlighten. What you see? So the not only the pleasure. Like this, first example, let's see. On the mountain or somewhere there's a house and there's smoke coming. So that means there's fire inside the house. So direct perception. See, by seeing the smoke coming, then you see there's a fire there. Now, the more difficult than that is the person who lives in the house. How old is the person? What age the person is? So that's more difficult. So there's more difficult to discover, to know that. Then third one is what is he thinking? What is he or she is thinking now? So that's from those two. Then this is the most difficult. More difficult than from those two. What she or he is thinking now. So like that. That's the example. That's the example. So there are phenomena. You discover, you see with the direct perception. Or there are phenomena like that. Then there's more difficult phenomena. As I talked before, so the causative phenomena, eye or sound, or whatever causative phenomena, something is impermanent, is nature impermanent, because mitapa, and because the result is because it's cheba. Cheba, I don't know what that translates into English, which rises. It's a phenomena in nature which rises by cause conditions. I'm not sure, maybe that. The meaning, characteristic of the cheba is something which rises, something which gets born, or something which rises about the cause condition. So cheba and mitapa, so if it's cheba, it has to be impermanent. So they're the same. So I is a nature impermanence because it's cheba. That's logic in the Katsure. In the debating text, so the if it's cheba, it has to be impermanent, mitapa. So that by the inferential reason, but when that then you prove to the mind to see that the eye is impermanent, because it's cheba, or the sound it's a cheva, so it has to be natural impermanence. So that's all the I is the I has no truly existence. The I is not truly existent. I is not truly existent. It doesn't exist from its own side. It doesn't exist by nature, by nature. By using the common languages we use, and then see the I is not a real I that appear to us. We believe with the ignorance we believe. So not that. Why? Why? Because because it's dependent arising. There is not a gross dependent arising, but there is subtle dependent arising. The person gives view that the subtle dependent arising. It exists. The I exists in the mere name, merely imputed upon the side of the mind. Tibetan word, le par tak tam yin, the Tibetan say, le par tak tam yin. Oh, the I, relating to the valid base aggregate and the valid mind leveling, so it exists in the I, exists in the mere name, merely labeled from the side of the mind. Le power, tak tam yin. So there's what is the eyes? What is the eyes? It exists, but the most subtle, unbelievable subtle, the phenomena, the eye, unbelievable, it is never the way it appears to our ignorance. Holding, apprehending truly existent, this ignorance. And then we 100% believe this is a real one. It's existing from its own side. Truth, a real one. The second, first appears, second time is believed 100%. So it's, that's the ignorance. So total hallucination is not that. Not that, sorry. Tenjung, dependent arising, subtle one. exists in the mere name, relating to valid base aggregates merely imputed by the valid mind. No, not just kind of not just kind like hallucinate, like over hallucinate, like you call the table I, or you call the market I, not like that. Like you see, like you label yourself. I'm the president. I'm the prime minister of Italy. Oh, not Italy. Australia. I'm the prime minister. So if you go in the market, shouting, the speakers say, shout, I'm the president, I'm the prime minister of Australia. You shout, and they think you're crazy. People would think you're crazy. So that, but of course, the prime minister that people voted, of course, that person says, announce, I'm the prime minister, then that's okay, because people know that he got the election. So valid base, the person aggregates, but valid base, then relating to that, got the election, then relating to that, then the name, the prime minister, is exists in mere name, mere level by the valid mind. Oh, so that. So that's okay. So there are things like this to realize emptiness, and with the inferential reason, the reasoning, valid reasoning, then you see, then you realize then the eyes do not exist from its own side. It exists in my name, but do not exist from its own side. So it's empty. Like that. So many phenomena are then by depend on the logical reason. And that, then you realize that it's empty. Or there are many phenomena like that, similar. By depend on inferential reason, then then you come to know, you discover. Now the third, reincarnation and karma. Reincarnation and karma. So those subjects, reincarnation and karma, from virtue result happiness, from non-virtue result suffering. Yes. So that is the way to discover that one is then logical quotation. But depending on logical quotation, then you discover those things. reincarnation, the karma, those subjects. So explained by the omniscient one, not by ignorant one. No. Ignorant one is making mistakes. No, omniscient one, fully knowing one. Fully knowing one, omniscient one, fully know all the phenomena. No ignorance. There is no ignorance at all, even subtle. Buddha's quotation, so the omniscient one explained. So by relying on that, you discover these things. Then you discover you're able to, by developing your mind, you're able to see. And then later, even with the clairvoyance, you come to know. And then later, on your purified, gross, subtle defilement, then you complete all the realizations. On that time, then you have omniscience. So you come to know the omniscience. You completed. As your mental power, nature, like that, you see, to develop and so your mind becomes omniscient mind, and then you directly see all the past phenomena, all the present phenomena at the same time, all the future phenomena at the same time, directly see all at the same time. While seeing past, seeing present, while seeing present and seeing future as well. So like that. Like that. Then please, you have to know that. You see, what this Buddha explains, for example, Shakyamuni Buddha Omniscient One, what he explained, what his omniscience directly see, then material Buddha see differently than Shakyamuni Buddha. Manjushri is omniscience. No, there is no such thing. Whatever Guru Shakyamuni Buddha directly see, Numberless Buddha sees same thing. No contradiction. There's no reputation. Manjushri says no, or Mithya Buddha says no. There's no like that. Telling Shakyamuni Buddha the way he sees mistake. Manjushri says this way. There's no such thing like this. All the rest of Buddha see similar. Whatever Guru Shakyamuni Buddha says directly, all the rest of Buddha says similar. Doesn't find mistake. No Buddha find mistake. The way the Guru Shakyamuni Buddha omniscient mind see. So the karma, recognize all the things, all the past, present, future, all that. So, for example, the karma, the karma, from result of from the virtuous action, karma, result happiness, right? From non-virtuous action, result suffering, right? So all that. So as I explained before, by practicing morality, also I mentioned before, then abstaining from killing. They practice morality, then this lifetime you have received border of the happy transmigratory being. human being, human body you receive this time. Oh, that's the ultimate reason. Ultimate reason. The real proof reason is that. Then there's a past life you made charity. You practice Dharma, you made charity. Not being miserly, or you see, then you make charity to other sentient beings, material. So that you are married, or you make charity to others. Then this life, the wealth, you receive wealth. So the things are. In the past life, you practice patience. So this lifetime, you have beautiful body. You have a beautiful body, and then if you want to receive or to born human being, beautiful body, you must practice patience in this life. Not get angry. Practice patience. You have to know that. So in the future life, we want to, like the Michael Jackson, he went so many times to makeup shops. So many times to fix nose, to fix this, to fix that, depending on what he wants. So many times he went to makeup shops. Not makeup, what do you call it, the operation. So many times he went, Michael Jackson, but now he died. So I don't know where he is. Maybe he's still dancing, I'm not sure, in different body. Or maybe animal body dancing, or maybe a monkey and dancing, you can't say. Maybe Deva. Maybe there was a goddess dancing. So not sure. So like many people, while they're young, they change many times, and then as they grow older, skin is hanging, then they do operation, push it out, and all kinds, so many times. So you don't need that. You practice patience. You practice patience instead of getting angry. Instead of getting angry, practice patience. Then one time, even one time practicing patience with somebody, it makes me angry. Then practicing patience. 100 lifetime, 500 lifetimes, you will have a beautiful body. Like that. You see, even if you practice patience one time with somebody, with the insect or with the ants or with the mouse or with the rat or with your parents or with your children or with your husband or wife so like that. If you practice patience, then you have beautiful body. So many 500 lifetimes you practice patience one time. Then you see you practice patience many times, the 1,000 millions. You don't need to go into makeup shops. You don't need to build debt. You don't need to build so much debt over debt and debt. Money, not debt. So you don't have to build debt. Not enough the money you get from job. They build debt. You borrow money. So then you failed. But you can do bankrupt. You can do bankrupt. So you don't. Say you don't have money, yeah? You can do bankrupt. Then you hide. You go Mount Everest. You go behind the mountain. Well, that's Tibet. Joking. Or Mount College to hide. And that's joking. So, all like this. So see, concerning phenomena, there are different phenomena. You see, like karma, all these things that's explained. The Omniscient One, Guru Shakyamuni Buddha explained. And then all the Buddhas see similar way. They don't contradict how Buddhas see. Directly see the phenomena, karma. So other Buddhas do not contradict. They see exactly the same. You understand? That's not that. So you can. So through that, then, as I mentioned before, through that you can discover karma, reincarnation. Then as you develop your mind, you more you purify the defilement, then years later, then you get achieve. There are 5 paths to achieve liberation. 5 minor paths to achieve enlightenment. So you achieve. Because a part of marriage, the part of marriage that has 3 concentration of the continual Dharma. Small, middle, great, the 3. And then second one, part of preparation, part, jalam. That has 4, within that 4. Tre, zemo, soba, chucho. Tre is heat, zemo is tip, soba is patience. Chucho, sola, and Dharma. Within that, there's 4 levels. So when you achieve those levels, then you achieve clairvoyance. So when you achieve this Trezemo Sabha, the third one, patience Sabha, then there you got confidence. You never get reborn lower realms. You never get reborn into hell, hunger wars, animal. You never get reborn. When you achieve that part, you get full confidence, certainty. You achieve all like that. Then of course, then you. When you not only remove disturbing thought of obscuration, but shed knowledge of obscuration, the full knowing obscuration which interfere to fully directly see all the past, present, future phenomena, able to read numberless sentient beings in its realm, can read at the same time their mind. Numberless sentient beings in its realm, you can read their mind at the same time, even that is not one by one, at the same time. There's no blockage, obscuration, there's no blockage. You don't have. It's purified completely. So your mind is totally free. So you can be able to see, can read every sentient beings, numberless sentient beings in each realm. You can directly see the mind of every sentient being in each realm. Can read. You can read. Oh, then you see all their sufferings. You see all their suffering, what they suffer. You see all the method, what they need. All the method to free, how to make them free from suffering gradually. You see every single method. Oh. So like that, then slowly, then you see you bring them numberless sentiments to enlightenment, to peerless happiness, the enlightenment, Buddhahood, you are able to bring. Oh, like that, you see. So there are three types of phenomena. Direct perception, then influential as a reason, then depend that you discover the phenomena, like emptiness, so forth, then gradually, then karma, so forth, through the but depend on the quotation, valid quotation from Buddha, from Omniscient One. Oh, so all of that is you don't is wrong. You believe, you think everything you can see. All the phenomena, if it exists, you can see everything is direct perception. That's totally wrong. And everything is even empirical reason. So the Japachama, that's totally wrong. Everything is also the. Because totally rely on the Buddha's quotation, that's also wrong, you see, to read, to discover. Oh, so the different levels. Yeah, like that. So that is the general introduction. How we have to discover the different phenomena, different ways we have to discover. Oh, like that. Oh, sorry. Anything sorry. Maybe I should stop here. So those who are actually for first time to come to learn Dharma, then you have to expect so many things you have to discover, so many new things which you don't know before, then you have to discover. So you have to expect that. You have to expect that to discover all of that. And you need to enlighten yourself, awaken all of that. There's a room that is very dark. Then you need like museum or something. There are many precious things inside. So without light, totally dark, see. Then you need very clear light to be able to see that, to be able to see everything, all the precious things in the museum, or something like that. You see, you need to put light in your, in your dark room, the mind. You need to put a very clear light, then you can see. All like that, you see. Okay, all right. So I stop here, trying to continue. So then, hopefully to start tomorrow. So then, So now, I don't know what normally I tell, we do the protective prayer, okay? So, first motivation is, cause bodhicitta motivation was to achieve that not only free numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, but to bring the enlightened Buddhahood by oneself alone. Therefore, I must achieve omniscience, and then for that success, and then going to the protective prayer. Or then you see the protective prayer, the Vajrasattva. After that, king of the prayer, the extensive Bodhisattva's dedicated prayer, but maybe to do that tonight may be difficult, but that's the sort of the idea. So you see, dedication, the first His Holiness Dalai Lama, the His Holiness Dalai Lama, who is the embodiment of numberless Buddhas. Now, embodiment of numberless Buddhas. In the human form, you can't say Buddha directly, so in the human form, manifest in human form, ordinary form that you can see, that you come to see. So manifest in that form, so that can give you vows and all transmission and commentaries, sutra, tantra, initiation on the all transmission and the advice of the Buddha's tantra teachings, initiation Buddha's tantra teachings, which lineage came from Buddha. They give advice. So tantra, three kinds. So that, see, by manifesting that in the ordinary human form, which we can see, then able to do these things, and then through this, then guide us to enlightenment, guide us, free us from the lower realm to not be reborn, and free us from samsara. Not only that, free us from lower nirvana to a great nirvana, enlightenment. Most amazing, most amazing, most amazing, most amazing. Then the skies of kindness, so that all of that, then originator, who is the originator of all our happiness, came from happiness, and then uncomparable leader, bring us from samsara, bring us to enlightenment. All of all the wishes to be succeed immediately to working for ascendant beings and teaching Buddha on that. Then second, the FMT organization able to enlighten all sentient beings quickly. So there's not many words, but you see, I put this few words. FMT organization to be able to enlighten all the sentient beings quickly. That is everything. That's everything. And then third, yourself. You see, if you want to know, shortest prayer is to complete Dharma practice in this life. For you to complete Dharma practice in this life, that means become enlightened. You become enlightened in this life. It's Buddhahood in this life. Omniscient. It's omniscience in this life. You understand? That shortest prayer, but that includes everything. That includes everything. Many. That means you can enlighten this numberless sentient beings quickly. That it's a meaning you can enlighten numberless sentient beings quickly. Okay. So third, yourself. Then you can expand whatever in this life. When the to actualize path to enlightenment. This life, two most benefit.